Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. And with Stranger Things only 8 days away now, we're going to take a look at an article that, well, it does have spoilers. The article doesn't have spoilers, but it's about spoilers that have happened. But they're not the sort of spoilers you would normally expect. They've come from a completely weird source. Hasbro, makers of Monopoly, have done a tie-in version of the game, tying in obviously to Stranger Things. And on the sort of take a chance and community chess cards, they've released plot points. Lots and lots of plot points. Oops. Should this have been released before Stranger Things? Who knows? Let's take a look at this article in The Hollywood Reporter and investigate. And you're quite safe. I'll put my hands up now. There are no spoilers in this video. I will put a link in the description so that if you want, you can, should you choose, go and have a look at them. But I'm not going to release any spoilers or reveal any spoilers in this video. So, perfectly safe. Anyway, let's get started, have a look at the article and move on. Yeah, so here's the article in The Hollywood Reporter. Stranger Things Season 4 spoiled by Netflix Monopoly game. Duffer Brothers upset. Well, you can imagine they would be. They've worked hard to make this. And then some idiot comes along, releases the game, and puts all the plot points in it, and they're out there. I'm not looking. I refuse to look. I think I will maintain my my purity, as you like. Anyway, the sci-fi hits creators are upset following a tie-in game being released that heavily spoils the penultimate season. It's as if Netflix didn't have enough worries lately. Well, yeah, I mean they're losing so many viewers now, millions. Revenues are down massively. All their products that they not their products. All the shows they had have all been taken back by other streamers who actually own the show, and all that Netflix are left with is their own product, which stinks. And subsequently, more and more people are leaving. So there's less money, less production. They go for the cheap options. Everything looks cheap. Everything looks horrible. It's all woke garbage. They can't attract viewers. And this is what happens when all you make is politicised gender identity politics. You're going down the toilet. And then the one of very few hits, it's not the only hit, but you have a couple of hits. And you think the absolute guaranteed money earner, and there's spoilers, and it's like, it can't get worse for them. Anyway, images have leaked online from an official Monopoly tie-in game pegged to the long-awaited new season of the retro sci-fi hit. The images from the game's cards, which first started circulating last month, spoil major plot points in the new episodes. The Hollywood Reporter will not reveal them here. I have seen them. Well, I haven't seen them all. I saw the video. There's a short video which I put the link in, and the first page came up. I saw one, and I'm not going to tell you what it is because I'm not happy that I saw it. It was one. It is minor, but it was like as soon as I realised what it was, I went, no, switch it off. Moved on. Anyway, Netflix wasn't happy about the mishap. Well, you can understand why. But they weren't nearly as displeased as the show's creators. The Duffer Brothers, who sources say weren't consulted about the game. Matt and Ross Duffer have long valued maintaining story secrecy and were said to have had a total meltdown about the mishap. Well, yeah, because they have guarantees of secrecy on one hand, and then on the other hand, Netflix are going out and touting this around town to see who wants to take the merchandise off, try and make some money, and give the entire plot to Monopoly. A Reddit thread devoted to the leak claimed the game was bought at a nationally recognised retailer and purchased fair and square by a consumer. Nobody stole it, nobody leaked a sample. Those purchase details are unconfirmed, however. Retailers are currently advertising Stranger Things Monopoly boards pegged to the past seasons, although a couple purported copies of the Season 4 version are being advertised on eBay. One close source to the streamer's tentpole series said that while its producers have a lot of involvement in and approvals over the vast majority of the show's promotions and consumer products, the sheer scale and breadth of the Stranger Things franchising world is so incomparable to that of any other show at Netflix that the Monopoly game must have accidentally passed go. Somebody needs to go to jail. Lessons have been learnt, and I expect there will be more cohesion going forward into Season 5. But this is hardly the first time a major entertainment brand has been spoiled by a tie-in toy. Star Wars titles have famously been spoiled many times over, such as the Rey action figure with a lightsaber being released before The Force Awakens opened, revealing the character was a potential Jedi. But she was the bestest ever Jedi! Better than all the other Jedis, even without any training by anyone ever. In case you were unaware, I absolutely hate the sequel trilogy. I hate what they've done to Star Wars. I hate what they've done to Star Trek. I hate what they're currently doing to Doctor Who. I mean, they bring in a new Doctor. Fine. He's a man. Excellent, because I do think he's a male role model. He's a person of colour. He's black. No issue with that. We have canon. There are black Time Lords. We have seen them. Not an issue. He is gay. Don't care. That's his personal life. Day one. He talked about inclusion and representation and diversity. I was going to give him a chance. Day one. Blew it. Not even going to watch it. Then, about a week later, they bring in the new companion, Rose. No, not the good Rose. No, they're bringing in a man who dresses as a woman and calls himself Jasmine. This is who they're bringing in. This is now new, non-woke, getting away from all that terrible identity politics that destroyed the show, said Russell T Davies, who's now owned by Sony, who will want a return on their investment. Well, they're not getting it, because where Chinballs and Jodie killed the franchise, they destroyed Doctor Who. It's gone. They brought Russell T Davies back, and he was meant to save it. He was the chosen one. And what he's done is he's pulled his trousers down, pulled his pants down, had a squat, and crapped all over the body. He has crapped all over the corpse of Doctor Who with what he's done. Day one, identity politics. Week one, we're going to have a transgender black companion, because we haven't had one of them before, and people want to see. People don't want to see. People want entertainment and no politics. And what are you giving them? Politics. It's politics that killed the show. Anyway, it's dead to me. I won't be watching it. And that's what happened with Star Wars, Star Trek, you name it. In fact, I can only think of one reboot in recent years where there has been gender swapping, race swapping, etc., but where it's worked brilliantly, and that's Battlestar Galactica. But that's getting away from this. Let's get back to this. The Mandalorian showrunner, Jon Favreau, was so concerned about toy spoilers that he refused to allow any manufacturer to get the design for Baby Yoda until after the show's 2019 premiere, resulting in the lucrative toy line for the breakout character not being available to consumers until many months after the Disney Plus series launched. Netflix recently announced that Stranger Things' 5th season will be its last. The Duffers have also strongly hinted that Stranger Things might get a sequel or a spin-off series beyond the show's current story and cast. Here's the official description of Season 4. It's been 6 months since the Battle of Starcourt, which brought terror and destruction to Hawkins. Struggling with the aftermath, our group of friends are separated for the first time, and navigating the complexities of high school hasn't made things any easier. In this most vulnerable time, a new and horrifying supernatural threat surfaces, presenting a gruesome mystery that, if solved, might finally put an end to the horrors of the Upside Down. And let's say May the 27th, the first half of the season's coming out for streaming. On the same day as the other thing is coming out, Obi-Wan, or the Reva show as it's going to be, because it's undoubtedly all about her. all the leaks on that one. Again, I'm not going to tell you the spoilers. I will do a spoiler version, but you've got two things coming out the same day. One of them is going to be excellent, one of them is not, and I will be watching the excellent one, this Stranger Things. Anyway, I'll round this off, come up and we'll finish the video. So I'm still looking forward to the show. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm as excited as ever, but I'm aware the spoilers are there, but I'm just choosing not to see them, and I don't think you should. Like I say, I've got the link there if you want to, but I reckon most people won't. It's one of the few things we have that we are actually looking forward to, that we know is going to be good. I mean, there's plenty of things we want to be good. Oh God, there's so much we want to be good, and yet we know it's not going to. You know, this is saying please be good, but this is saying it's not going to, because in our heart we know whatever it's going to be will be rubbish or woke or whatever. Like I say, Obi-Wan is going to be the Reva show. There's no two ways about it. We all know the spoilers by now. So it's out there. You know, you can choose. I choose not. I hope you choose not. And in 8 days' time, I'll be sitting here, all of a dither, waiting. I shall come in on the Friday. I shall probably not make a video straight away. I shall go downstairs and do me 4 episodes, and then come up and then make the video and give you a reaction. I think that seems fair enough. Anyway, until next time, if you like what you hear and see on the channel, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring the bell for notifications of future output. Leave a like, leave a comment, and until next time, stay safe, stay well, and goodbye.